So there is a bill that was introduced to Congress. It hasn't been voted on or anything like that yet, but it's still important to bring awareness to it because it absolutely could be passed. It was brought forward by a Democrat and co-sponsored by a Republican. And it's basically taking the age verification that certain red states have, where if you want to, I don't know, access pornographic content, then you have to punch in your driver's license number. Well, they essentially want to do that, but on steroids and on a national level. And at a glance, it may seem okay, whatever, age verification, enter my license in, forget about it, whatever. But like, I don't think if you really sit down and think of it, this is very scary. This is very, very dangerous. And I'll explain that after we cover the the main information we have about it. So let's see here. New U.S. Congress bill proposal requires all operating system providers to verify ages. Yeah, that's wonderful. Like that's exactly what I want to read when I'm going over over the news. The bill was introduced on April 13th and has been referred to the U.S. House Committee on Energy and Commerce. It's being sponsored by the Democratic Party's Josh Gottheimer, monster, by the way. Like, Democrat in name only is the best way to describe Josh Gottheimer. But anyways, with it being co-sponsored by Republican Elise Stefanik, that speaks for don't have to give much more commentary on that. So it does have the bipartisan support that we mentioned earlier. The current concerning thing is the actual bill text doesn't seem to have been provided yet. All we know is the main introduction title of to require operating system providers to verify the age of any user of an operating system and for other purposes. Like operating system, like Microsoft Windows, or that could even go down to like Android or iOS on your phones. We don't know how far that this could go, but essentially any device that you use has some sort of operating system. It could go either way, with it simply asking for people to enter their date of birth, or more concerning is actual proper verification using some form of ID. These types of bills we've seen elsewhere are always the first step towards something worse. They all mean less privacy, less freedom, and more tracking, and a potential for more security problems when things inevitably get leaked somewhere. This appears to be part of the Parents Decide Act announced earlier in April by Gottheimer as just one step in the process, so expect a lot more to come. Some bullet points plans from it are, and this is, I checked, it's just copy and pasted directly from the website announcing the Parents Decide Act, but just by the name, if you know anything about politicians, when they propose a bill or anything that has to do with parents or kids, you know it's going to be something monstrous. Let's see, require operating system developers like Apple and Google to verify users' age when setting up a new device rather than relying on self-reported ages. All right, strike one, you're out, you're done. Allow parents to set age-appropriate content controls from the start, including limiting access to social media apps and AI platforms. I am fine with this. I think most devices already have pretty robust parental controls that I wish we would push those more instead of saying like, hey, let's ruin the fun for everyone to protect kids because apparently the parents aren't capable of being parents and the government has to step in and be the parent. I hate this nanny state kind of like government structure that we're so quickly moving towards. Ensure that age and parental settings securely flow to apps and AI platforms so content is tailored appropriately for children. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Prevent children from accessing harmful or explicit content, including inappropriate AI chatbot interactions, by creating a consistent, trusted standard across all platforms. So yeah, it just say that pretty much gives the game away that it's going to be more than probably just entering in your date of birth and being done with it. Like any age verification past the standard enter your date of birth and move on is a major violation of your privacy, my privacy, and it is a part of a larger agenda removing anonymity from the internet. This has been a big goal of many politicians for a while now, and we've slowly got there. Because we're at a point, like when you get to a point where you have to provide an ID to watch porn, access NSFW Discord content, creating a social media account, or installing Windows on your freaking PC, you have no more privacy. it doesn't matter what you do, and that's the goal. Like, the goal is whatever you do on your computer, whatever you do on your smartphone, whether you're trying to be anonymous on Reddit, whatever, the goal is to be able to link that back to a real person, aka you or me. If you care at all about privacy and just this information being out there, like, yeah, you might want to call your congressperson, because this is just not okay. And the fact that it's being sponsored by a Democrat and a Republican just means you have to fight both sides of the aisle. And yeah, we definitely don't want something like this happening, but we'll see. If there's any updates on it, I will let you know. But that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.